What's up, Miller? Miller out here helping with the car today. Man, we got shit everywhere. Fuel is what it was. I'm not sure if you guys can see in here or not. But fuel all leaked out now, it looks like. 2 injectors stuck wide open. You can kind of see the piston there, right there. Number 1 and number 4 went yesterday to go take a cruise in this because it was 50 degrees and beautiful. Well, ended up having fuel run clear out of the fucking exhaust. Where is my exhaust on this thing? Right there. It ran, as you can see, look, the liquid still on it. It was pouring out of there. Hopefully, my O2 sensor's not ruined, which it could be. I know the other one isn't. But yeah, if that's ruined, I guess we'll have to send that back. It does got a warranty on it. We got all the spark plugs out of here. I was going to clear the fuel, but I think it went down in, like I said. Can you? Yeah, I can see that piston. I think it went down into the oil. Yeah. See all the fuel in the oil? We got to drain this oil today. Put new oil in it. Take the injectors out of it. I got to go in here actually and check to see what they said. But it's that injector and that injector stuck wide open. Now I really don't even trust them. I'm about to go buy call around and see what I can find from ID. See if they got any ID 1000s. But at the same time, I did pay a good bit of money for those injectors. They're Bosch 1000s. But yeah, I mean, gas everywhere. Last night I forgot to kick the fuel pump off, and I wanted to see, because literally there was so much gas in the car, it locked it up. It locked it up. So I'm thinking the engine's still good. I took the pistons out, and everything was fine. So I'm going to do a compression check today and everything and see what's up. But I got to drain that oil first. That shit, there's just fuel all through the oil. I got to do that. Unplug the ignition, which is right there. I want to do that. I want to unplug that ignition and unplug the fuel pump and kick whatever else debris left in there up out of it. And then I'm going to have to try to push it in the fucking garage. I do got 440cc injectors. I just don't want to mess with the tune. I do have an old tune that I could probably throw in there and get the injectors to work good enough to put it in the garage. But yeah, compression test it. Change the oil on it. I don't have a damn filter. I might just double change the oil on it. Irritating. But I want to go check my email real quick and throw a picture in here right now of how much fuel dumped out of it. Thank God it was only a quarter mile from my house. Okay, we just got done talking to the people with the injectors, and they said they think it's probably from dirt or debris that made it stick open. But it could be. It's E85, it happens. But it is covered underneath their warranty. If it is dirt or debris, it's $35 an injector to have them cleaned and flow tested, and which whatever. And then if they are bad, they will replace them for free. So, you know, I got them from 50 Motorsports. I've dealt with them in the past with DSMs. I never had an issue, but I never ran E85 in those cars. And I've heard from many people that E85 does create debris, does do a lot of shit. So let's see though. Last night I started with the spark plugs out and forgot to put any of my rags over top. I got a whole box of rags and got E85 everywhere. Pretty sure it ruined the paint. Yeah. But, yep. You guys got dogs, Chewy's a good place to get your food from. And they deliver. So yeah, I'm going to drain this. I just hope not too much of it got into my turbo and fucked with it any. I don't know. Should be alright. I'm going to do a compression test because, like I said, I have no clue. Because I tried to restart it and put it in the garage, and it literally was locked up. It would not spin over. And I think that's because 2 of the cylinders were full of fuel. And I don't know why I didn't pull the fuel spark plugs. I was just so fucking mad because I wanted to take the car out for a ride. And didn't get to. There I cussed again. Demonetization. Who cares? We're never going to make it anywhere on YouTube. Oh, boy. But yeah, let's change the oil in this sucker and see how much is underneath there. Well, I mean, see how much fuel is in that. It dumped gallons out, as you guys can see in the picture that I had before I started rambling again. Pretty clean underneath here. All these new fancy shit. Sway bar got a bunch of gas on it too. It probably gonna rust it. I don't know. It looks a lot better underneath here, don't you guys think? The car is pretty sweet underneath here. This car is. I mean, it's not that bad. As you can see, it's not that bad. All right, let's go see what we can get out of this. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I left my other ratchet in the house from last night. I'm going to put a new oil pan on this thing with new drain plug. Or not drain plug, new drain for the turbo. Boy, that fuel went everywhere. You can see it everywhere. Guys, I mean, it dropped probably 5 gallons of gas. I mean, I never seen that much gas come out of a car in my life. That's a first for me, though. I never had an injector stick. Thank God they stuck open, I guess, instead of not open at all. But at the same time, I don't know if it did anything to this engine or not. Like I said, it would not crank over, but that was kind of my dumb fault for trying to start it. I don't know how much oil. I don't know how much gas will be in this oil, but it should be a good bet. I didn't want to let it sit last night because this thing only holds like 3.9, 4 quarts, something like that, 3.8. Look at that.
That's fucking gas there. You hear that splattering? I might have to put this in here. This plug in. I think we might get over 5 quart. Wow. Holy shit, look at that, guys. That's fuel. I hope you guys can see this. I'm not sure. But that is fuel. Good Lord. Guess it's better than antifreeze? Wife thought that's what it was at first. She's like, oh shit, it's dumping antifreeze. Damn, that stuff is everywhere underneath this car. But no, I looked and I was like, no, that's fuel. I don't know. But this looks like this might overflow on my ass. I'm definitely going to have to stick this plug in and drain this. Man, you can just smell nothing but fuel and this oil. I'll be happy as long as my motor's fine, even though I probably have different plans for this engine at this point. There may be another engine that's going into this, maybe a build. I don't know yet, you know. I got to make sure I got money to race next year, and I got to make sure I got enough parts to get us through next year. Because I really only make my money in the winter from cutting firewood. You know, I do a few cars for people, but I'm pretty much a broke person. Oh boy, we got a lot of cleaning up to do underneath here. I wanted to take this to go get it washed tomorrow. We got some oil leakage problems from that catch can, and then this drain is working, but it's the way I gotta kink it and the way I gotta put these Preston fittings. They leak around it a little bit, and yeah, it's turbo was good. I checked it the other day for the first time. Not sure how good it's gonna be with fucking 10 gallon of oil in it, or 10 gallon of fuel that went through it. Hopefully that won't do anything but clean it. This axle seal is for sure gone on this transmission. I should have put one in this thing. I thought the last time I had this transmission in this car, this axle seal on this side was bad. I think we'll just let it alone. And then I put my hand in the oil. But I think we'll let it alone. That thing's about ready to flow over. I'm going to have to get that out of there. God, guys, that is bad.
Alright, now we all know that ain't what oil is supposed to look like. That is bad. That is nothing but E85. Hopefully we never have this problem again, guys. I might just take them, the injectors from now on, every couple months, take them up the road here. Even if it is $100, it's a hell of a lot better than having them fail. I think it's usually around $35 an injector or something like that. So it'd be like $140, I guess. But maybe I can get it done a little cheaper than that. God, dude. Where is the oil? Alright, guys. I don't ever like using these. And I normally always have a bunch of these filters, but I do have quite a few of these, and I have changed a couple Hyundai oils for people and used my filters. This is only going to be on there long enough to hopefully get the car in here with 440 cc injectors in the garage. And then, as you can see now, we got some clear oil going through it. I used some of my motor oil. It's used out of my buddy's truck that he changes it every 5,000 miles. It's good for 20,000, they claim that stuff is. I used to use it in my Ford truck all the time. I need to get my old Ford truck on the road. Got so many cars, so many projects, and not enough money. Hopefully one of these days we'll get ourselves a sponsorship. Never know. Who knows? We might even get a couple thousand subscribers one day. Then I could do what the rest of them do. Ask for money from my subscribers. Oh, fuck. For you that don't know my humor, that was a joke. I don't take handouts. But at this point, I might start to get that way. Oh boy, I tell you, I wish I did have some sponsors, but get sponsors. You got to get out there and make a name for yourself. You can't just hang on YouTube and hope like hell it happens. That's why I'm trying to get the car out there that we can get to the track quite often. And maybe make her name for herself one day at the track. My budget is probably going to take 2 to 3 more years to make myself a name. But you never know unless you keep on doing it. So I'm 35 years old and it ain't never happened yet, but ain't never too old to dream. I got out of the cars for a long time for some dumb reason. Now we're back into them. Not as strong as we used to be. We used to have a lot more money than this. But it is what it is. But maybe one day we'll get something on this YouTube. Who knows? And you never know. I might have to do what a lot of them other people do. Open up one of them things, people support you. Shit. Oh, man. One buddy from England always tells me to do that shit. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I could do that. I think you gotta have like 1,000 or maybe it's 10,000 subscribers. I don't know. One thing I would do, I would do a project car and get rid of it. You know, if I sold enough stuff to do it, I would do it. Build a Hyundai, turbocharge it, and raffle it off. I know there's money in that to be made. All the YouTubers do it. They're making tons of money from it. I ain't trying to make tons of money. I just want money to race. That's all I want. That's the thing about a lot of these YouTubers. They use that money to live.
I got money to live. I want money to race. And see, that's the difference with a lot of them. They just up their living. It ruins it a lot for a lot of people because people are like, I don't want to give that guy any money because look what this guy did with his money. He bought himself a 10,000 square home. Told us all he was going to give us better content by, you know, doing whatever with the cars. And then it turns into a fucking vlog channels and, oh, God. I hope everything's alright with this engine. Me and this engine's got a lot of memories. This is the fucking original engine in this car. Original transmission. Original axle. On the driver's side. Coming full circle. It's weird. Alright, I gotta stop rambling. Let's get to doing some kind of work. I'm gonna change this filter, put some oil in this, and then let's try to get these injectors out of here. Alright guys, we're going to try to get this fuel rail out of here. Okay, I thought I brought my tools with me. Yeah, well guys, compression is low. And that wasn't even in one that where the problem was, so you gotta take these two 10mm bolts out to remove this fuel rail. And I got so much junk in the way now because of the turbo. This used to be a really easy job. And no, it's not. That one. Ah, man. About to start me one of them GoFundMes. That's what the word I was looking for earlier. GoFundMe. Oh, man. I'm depressed now. The injectors didn't bother me. The engine really does. I'm going to have to say that it had to be the injectors problem. Because I had to burn that cylinder up. And that cylinder, I told you before, I was kind of worried about it, but I honestly think I burned it up from the injector. Not flowing enough fuel is what I'm thinking. I think these injectors were sticking. And I think number 3 was sticking closed. Not giving it. I don't even know about closed, just not feeding it enough fuel. I really should get this PVC valve out of my way before I drop this bolt. Oh man. Since we're making this video so long too, I'm just going to go ahead and throw in there that we got the LSD. I was really stoked about that. And as you can tell by my mood right now, I'm not very stoked about nothing. God damn ethanol everywhere. Well, that didn't take long for my cussing to start coming back. I don't know how many F words I said since then, but I don't know what you guys can see and what you guys can't see. But you just get underneath these clips and just push it up like that. And you make sure you got yourself a little metal container to hold them. I don't have these spark plugs in there like a dumbass. I should put these spark plugs in there. At least put these down into the damn cylinders. When you got damage in that one cylinder, I'm hoping it didn't scar it or anything. Maybe we can do the 1/8 pretty cheap. Buddy of mine, he gave me a tripod the other day. I'm not using it because I don't have no SIM card for ow. Oh, no SIM card for my... I can't even think right now, guys. I gotta get me tools here. I think these AN fittings, 6 AN fittings are 11/16. Yeah. I gotta get this side off. Wow, this thing had fuel clear up into this. Oh, wow, Joe, you're sitting there dripping fuel all over your alternator. Oh, wow. Alternator just got soaked. Let me go get this thing to blow this out. Alright. I gotta get something for this fuel rail. I need to go get some rubber bands or something and rubber band that on there. Wow, that right there was coming undone, my fuel pressure regulator. Okay, we got those 2 clips. I think that's everything that needs to be undone. There is one down here. Goes to this clip. Probably won't be able to get it. Without knocking you guys over. Yeah, buddy gave me a tripod, but I need a SIM card. There, we got that one. For my GoPro. $12mm for the rails. I unloosened these just a little bit ago off camera. That's why they're coming out that good. Oh, that quick. You're gonna have to at least put the 440s in here. I guess we're finally gonna get to get our rail out of here, right? Ah, shit. I don't think I can get this out of here. Well, let me basically just take one of these off for you. Basically, all you do is just take this. Which one's stuck? You guys see that? Yeah. Just get these little clamps here, don't lose them. Or break them like I'm about to do because I'm going the wrong direction. That just comes out of there, just like that. Fuel rail pulls right out. And then you got these little hooks that hook in. Oh boy. And you just pull them out. Just like that. I don't know. But that's one of the injectors that are bad. I gotta get the rest of these out of here. And get this done. But yeah, that's what we gotta do. And I wanna wrap this around here right. I gotta take this off. This cable off so I can get this out of here better. But I'm gonna let you guys go and I'm gonna clean this fuel rail out and I gotta get my dogs done. But yeah, I don't know. Might have to start me a GoFundMe or something.